guys, and welcome to something very special, an unboxing of the Kickstarter limited edition of Clannad for PC. And people that knows a little bit about this series know that it's really popular amongst the anime readers. It's like you can't watch this without crying at the end of another story. And that's not true, because I have watched it and I didn't cry over it. But here you can see the front, the side. I guess that is Clannad in Japanese, which is very nice. It's the same on the other side, the bottom, where they smartly place the requirement so you don't really see them. And I guess that if it ever was to be sold, that would be the code, the top and the back. And something I actually realized was, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's a number here. I guess that's like this box number. So it's limited, like there only exists one with this number. But let's have it open. Let's open this and see what goodies are inside. Oh, I actually thought it was like, you know, like a book, but it's basically like a box. So yeah, the first thing we get is actually the book, which is it says the official guidebook on the back, as you can see here, and on the front and on the side. I wonder if that means, let me have a look. Yeah, I thought so. Basically, while it says the official guidebook, it's more like an art book and over the girl's story, and later on like drawings and stuff. So it's a really nice little book. Let's see here what that is. This is either that's a list over Kickstarter backers. So somewhere amongst the pages, and I don't really want to look like through it, I can find my name. Yeah, as it says here, special thanks to Kickstarter backers. Let me see if there's any. Nope, there's no system. It's basically just randomly placed in. I guess if I had like a number, I could look like, let's see, 2,837. I guess that would be like me in this book, but yeah, basically it is somewhere among the page, amongst the, let me see how many pages there is. There's about 5.5 pages of it. Then we have a little hint corner. I guess this is like a combination now of like a strategy guide, an art book, and yeah, thanks to the Kickstarter backers that backed this project. And then we have the disc with the game. Let's open it. This is a little bit different. I have never seen this type of what you call it, like the place you store the disc. You could call it the box, but yeah, I guess it's called the box, but I'm really not sure. I actually never thought about what it's called. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, and there isn't really anything special other than the box and yeah, the disc here. So let's get the next thing that is in this box, and it's also the last item, which is the soundtrack. I think, yep, it's the arranged soundtrack. And again, let's open that with, oh, I actually don't need to use the box cutter here because they have that smart sealing thingy. So we can just pull that up and hopefully we can slip the soundtrack out. Let's see here. Instead of having it on the back and ruin the visuals, they have it inside. Which also, in my opinion, makes more sense, because when you look at this, like, I guess I have to look it. Yeah, here we have the disc, which actually is funny because it coincides with this, what's it called, symbols inside the disc, so you can actually kind of lay it correctly if you want to. But I guess people just will put it in, and it seems like there is some stuff here. Let me see if I can slide that out. There's also a little thingy here, which seems to be, yeah, that's a good question. Let me have a look. I think this is it could be the lyrics, but it could also be something else. Yeah, I'm really not sure, but I better slide that back in so it doesn't disappear somehow. Then we have some other stuff like the shirt, and in case you haven't noticed, I actually wear the second of those because I have 2 of those shirts. So instead of packing this up, I can show you the back. Hopefully you can see it. It says basically Kickstarter bagger. Yeah, Kickstarter bagger there. It's a really nice shirt. I like it. Then we have this little comic. Which I haven't read yet, but it's going to be interesting to see what this comic is about. Because Clannad, I actually discovered, had like some alternative things like, oh, here he doesn't get together with Nakanaki or Nakasaki, I can't recall her name. He gets together with one of the 2 sisters. And most think there is one where he gets together with that violent girl, but yeah. Haven't looked at all those. But at least, I guess, like Clannad, you have in the game the option to be like, I'm not gonna go like the official anime route. I'm gonna go for this girl instead because I like her better. Which is actually, I think, what sells a lot of those visual novels, or yeah, I think they are called visual novels, where basically you can like choose who it is he gonna end up with. What is this? Seconds, guys. Have to find out how to open this. Ah, okay. But yeah, let's have a look. The front, the back, which has the requirements, which isn't great, or it doesn't require a lot because hey, it's not that big of a game. Then we have this one here. I'm really not sure, but if this is this confuses me a bit because this is apparently the game disc. Then that makes me wonder, what is this? It's a DVD-ROM, it's a Kickstarter thing, and it's a limited edition thing, so yeah, what is this? Let me see if I don't have the papers. Hopefully they can like clear up what it is. Let's see, limited edition. Oh, now I think I get it. This is like the first game, and this is the side story. That's most likely what that Hikari Mimamoro Sakamichidi means. And then we have the big original soundtrack. So let's have a look at that. Careful not to damage the box with the box cutter. Would be really sad considering that this is like only possible to obtain through Kickstarter. Yeah, and there's also a little sticker here saying something about official in or original in Japanese. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, the side, the back, and yeah, I can't read what it says because I can't read those Japanese signs. it slides out. Then we have this little thingy first. This little, yeah, let's say it like this. It's nice enough that it is there, but man, I can't read this because it's in Japanese. I can't read their signs. Had it been in Japanese, English, or like when you use letters, then I could use some time to translate it. But yeah, so let's have a look at the box, which is a good old one. Yeah, and as I said, one of the sisters, which in one of the animes he actually ends up with. I think this is the one he ends up with in one of them, and then there's another where he ends up with another one instead of Naki, the official girl, and his daughter. I think it was Ushime or something, which is actually the cause of why a lot of people cries at the end. And the other sister. So that's basically all there is to the soundtrack. Or, not soundtrack, I mean the Clannad limited edition for Kickstarter backers. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will be back later. Have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Cheers, guys or girls.